All right, let's talk about this Taotronics soundbar that I have here for review. We'll get to the controls. On the back, you'll notice there's some screw holes where you can mount this if you want to hang it on the wall. You have a power cord that's automatically pre-installed into the device. You also have a optical out if your TV has an optical out, or an aux in. Now, for this review, my TV does not have either of those, so I have it hooked up via Bluetooth to my Google Home, and I'm going to demonstrate kind of how that works, just because I like to have music down here in the game room, so I think that works out good. Overall, the build quality is pretty solid, but we'll kind of get to some things here in a little bit. Now, the bottom I want to kind of bring attention to, they have these like rubber feet that have like a grip to it so it doesn't slide, which is pretty nice. I was pretty impressed by that, the fact that it won't slide, especially on this glossy wood that I have it set on. So after getting the product, I noticed that the box was pretty beat up, and this is why. You can see it damaged it in shipping. They have to package it better, the box. It literally was just put inside with the box. Not very thrilled with the way they packaged this at all. You can also see on the front here, there's like a housing inside here for bass control or some kind of airflow, and you've got two speakers that look about 1 inch in diameter. But believe it or not, this thing is very powerful. Despite the cosmetic problems that it has, it is very powerful. Here you can see it'll illuminate optical, auxiliary. Right now I have it on Bluetooth. You can set it to game, music, or even you can set it to movie. Right now I have it obviously as music because I have it hooked up to my Google Home down here to have music in the game room. There's also another woofer port or some kind of air port, and then you have two other 1 inch diameter speakers, and then the Taotronics nameplate. I also noticed there's some more damage here in the corner on the grill. It's not going to affect its functionality, but when you spend, you know, $100 for a product, you kind of like it to be perfect. Up here, you'll notice there's a power button, there is a source button, and then your volume controls. Now, what I like to do is, since I have this hooked up to Google Home, I like to keep the volume maxed, and then also control it via Google Home, so that way I don't have to come over here and adjust. So let's give you guys a little sound demonstration. Hey Google, play 80s pop. Now this is at 100% volume within the studio. Alright, so you can see I turned off Google because it's very loud. It does have a lot of volume, and so it's able to handle it very well, and I just didn't want to get hit with copyright for this music that's being played. Let's take a look at the overall dimensions of the product. Alright, so overall we have roughly 31 and a half inches long. So if you're looking to buy one of these, at least you kind of get an idea of what you're getting into. By just about 2 inches wide, by 2.5 inches high. So the dimensions on this are like your standard surround sound system. And honestly, I have an LG one upstairs, very comparable in sound. The only difference is mine has subwoofers and a surround sound speakers that remotely Bluetooth attached to this. So if you have speakers that are Bluetooth, you can hook them up to this and give yourself a really creative 3D surround sound experience, which I may do down here. Or you can use the auxiliary outs, an auxiliary or optical, to hook it up to your TV. But again, I have a very cheap 4K TV here, which doesn't give me any of those inputs. So if you want more information, click on the link in the description. I even have an offer code down there for you guys. If you want to pick this up, check it out. Overall, I'm very pleased with the sound of the product. I am not pleased by the shipping, and I'm not pleased by the overall appearance of the device. Again, with the grill, it's an eyesore when the lights are on. Fortunately, it was a review product, so I can't really complain too loud. But if I paid for this, I'd be shipping it back and requesting another. So Taotronics, you got to do better with your shipping. You got to put some foam in there, pad this thing up. Guys, I hope you liked the review. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Until next time, keep it buzzing.